ugly dogly. So, today we have our first proper 3D printing project. Task description, we're going to be making a pumpkin, but more specifically the Halloween pumpkin from the actual original movie. Now my goal is to make it pretty lifelike, so what we'll do, we'll make the file, print it, sand it, glue it all together because I'll have to do it in multiple stages. It'll be about this big, and then we'll grab maybe a primer, go over that, re-sand it, paint it, stick a little light inside. It should look really, really sick. So first, let's get to designing. Okay, so this is about 3 hours worth of work. We have different stages of the pumpkin itself. But the full final project looks like this, which I'll put a picture right here. That is the original pumpkin from the movie. So I think I managed to get its likeness reasonably okay. It's going to print in 4 stages. I found that was a good amount. And we have in the base a light hole which should fit a little battery powered tea light, which should give enough illumination, I'm hoping. So yeah, let's chuck it on the printer and get started. Okay, quick update. We have one of the prints going. This is an hour and 24 minutes in. I reckon I've got another 5 hours on this particular print, and then we can start piecing it together. Second update, we have 2 of the pieces. We have the base here, which does fit the tea light in reasonably well, and we have the first section, which will get glued up on top, like so, and it lines up pretty well. This will get covered once I actually line up properly, and I'll just be using basic super glue for this one. Now I've got 2 more sections to do, which is probably about another 12 hours of printing, and I'll bring it back when that happens. Okay, so it's the next day. We have all of the pieces. Now it is time to super glue them together before I start priming and sanding the whole thing, which is gonna take way too much time, but the end result should be pretty cool. Okay, slight change of plans. We're actually going for this sort of approach now because I reckon it actually looks a lot more realistic to a pumpkin. So what it is I put clear coat on, and then I've actually blotted the clear coat with a sponge, which gives this really cool texture up close, which almost looks like a pumpkin or something that's actually alive. So that is working really, really well. Next, we just have to wait for this thing to fully dry, and then we can get to the most tedious process of painting. So, the key with this final stage is we want to create the most random sort of ununiform or not uniform type of painting, right? Because as much as we can, we want to break up these lines in here. and draw your eye away from them so you don't notice them as much. And the only way to do that is to really kind of overcompensate and kind of overfill everything with the oranges that we're about to make. Now, this is it's going to be a bit of a challenge to do, but I think it will be easy. My plan is I'm going to use a sponge, create a big amount of orange, and actually just dab paint on, because this will apply it in a non-uniform way, unlike with a paintbrush, which I normally use. And hopefully that gives kind of a cool, I don't know, layered, textured sort of appearance. And then after that, what we can do is we can give it a clear coat, and it should probably actually be done. So let's get started, yeah? Okay, this is the final check-in. I've finished the painting at this point. I think it's turned out really awesome. The sponge filling method or texturing method, I think has worked out really in my favor, which is awesome. And I can't wait to check out a light and put it in. But first, I'll clear coat, and then I'll give the final reveal shots, which should be sweet. Okay, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoy the final product here. We have a fully painted pumpkin with a removable cap, just in case you want to store anything on the inside. I think it turned out really awesome. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a like. Otherwise, thanks for watching.